I made a video, but for some reason it just didn't save. So sorry if I do this a bit quick. So the first cause I think the first thing that I think caused the Civil War is the attack on Fort Sumter, because it was kind of a direct lead up to the Civil War, because it was the first battle, and even if it wasn't supposed to be, it still counted as it, because that it it just did lead up to the Civil War. It led up to the other battles, which is the Civil War. Um, and the second one is Bleeding Kansas, because that in itself is a kind of a tiny Civil War, because it included people from the north and people from the south, and they were fighting because they they were fighting over if the state was free or not. They wanted to vote, because wasn't Kansas was going to be a free or slave state, depending on popular sovereignty. Um, and since they kind of killed each other, because the South killed the people from the North who came first, and uh, John Brown and his sons, they killed the people from the South, and also the South and North. They had forts, so it was kind of a very short war um itself. So, and the third one is the raid on Harper's Ferry, which is when John Brown, he took some of his sons, and also some slaves, uh and he told them that he was gonna fight, that they were all gonna fight for uh for the slaves' freedom, because they were abolitionists. Um, and John Brown believed that the only way to stop slavery was to fight with violence. So I think it was a cause, because the passion that John Brown had about stopping slavery is like it it was a lot. He was very passionate about it. And it kind of egged on both the South and the North. It egged on the North uh by them realizing that they kind of need to fight. They kind of need to fight to end slavery, and for the South, kind of egged them on to have it never happen again, to have it to fight against them, so that they don't hurt their stuff or anybody there, or take their slaves, because the slaves were a pretty important thing to them back then, even if they were only counted as property. Um, because it made up their whole economy. And that's the three things, that's the three causes that I think that's the three things that I think are causes of the Civil War.